Hey guys, Extermicide here with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare Best Class Setup Guide. This is a series where I share with you the absolute best setup for various guns without all the fluff and over-the-top information that you don't really care about. I may not be the first to get the info out there, but I can promise you I've done my research. But keep in mind that these are my viewpoints, and maybe you will and maybe you won't agree or disagree with them. And that's fine. I won't be getting overly technical by supplying statistics in these guides. Every time Modern Warfare receives a new patch and a weapon gets buffed or nerfed, those numbers change. So I'm not going to waste my time and yours giving you information that is going to end up being inaccurate in about a month's time. With all that out of the way, let's get started. So in today's best setup, we are talking about the pump action Model 680 shotgun. While playing with the possible setups for this shotgun, I realized that, hell, I'm having a lot of fun with this shotgun. It's so well designed in its look, its feel, and its sound. It performs consistently and it just feels powerful like a shotgun should. And as far as shotguns go, this one had a pretty tight pellet spread. In my opinion, this is a much underrated shotgun. Since release, it had been nerfed in a patch, but although Infinity Ward nerfed it, they added new types of ammo to it, one being the Dragon Breath incendiary rounds, and it's around this particular ammo that this setup is built.
Enter the dragon, boys and girls.
What this ammo does is when you shoot the enemy and if you hit him, he is going to die. The Dragon Breath rounds are going to set the enemy on fire, literally. So if the initial shotgun blast from the Model 680 doesn't kill the enemy, then rest assured he will burn to death in a second or two. The fire damage does a lot, and I mean a lot of damage. It's like standing smack in the middle of a Molotov. I can't stress enough how much burning damage these rounds do. This means you don't have to worry about following up a shot with a double tap or getting into a shootout with the enemy. If you hit him once, move on to your next victim. The guy you shot will burn in hell within a couple of seconds. Now, what I just described is how the Model 680 functions in basic core gameplay. In Warzone, however, since we have to deal with armor plates, a single shot will not kill the enemy. But, and listen to what I'm saying here, but the one shot of yours will break and remove all of the enemy's armor. So in Warzone, you can rush into a house, shoot everyone that's in there, and your teammates will be able to mop up easily with just a few shots since their armor will be gone. The enemy will be confused and kinda toxic after this, but man does it feel freaking good. It should be noted, however, that although this setup works fine in Warzone, it does so without having the monolithic suppressor attachment. So your shots will register and appear on the enemy's minimap. You can throw the monolithic suppressor onto this shotty if you wish, but you will lose some of the range of the gun. Overall, this is a great setup for this shotty in both core gameplay and in Warzone, and I had much fun using it and sending my enemies to hell. If I had to pick a best shotty, the Model 680 with this particular setup would be my pick. This setup improves upon the Model 680's accuracy, damage, range, and mobility with small hits to control. So with that said, let's take a look at my go-to loadout for this particular shotgun. Alright, let's get right into this. First we're going to head over to muzzle and we're going to select the Forged Tack Marauder, which is going to increase our damage range and give us a tighter pellet spread for more damage. Normally we would choose the monolithic suppressor to keep our shots from showing up on the radar, but doing so is going to hinder the range of this gun, and for this particular build we kind of want to go with the Forged Tack Marauder. You can go with the monolithic suppressor if you want to, if that's important to you in Warzone, but Forged Tack Marauder should serve you fine. Just be aware that your shots will show up on the minimap of the enemy. Next we're going to select the barrel and we're going to go with the XRK 30-inch Sport. This is going to increase our damage range, give us more of a tighter pellet spread, and increase our tube ammo capacity. Next we skip over to laser, and we're going to select a 1 milliwatt laser just to increase our sprint to fire speed a little bit. Then we're going to head over to stock, and we are going to select no stock, which is going to increase our movement speed and our aim down sight speed. And finally, to round everything off, we're going to go with the bread and butter of the build, and we're going to go with the Dragon Breath rounds, which is going to give us that incendiary damage, just setting them on fire when you hit them with the shots. So that's it. The only thing this gun needs now is the perfect loadout. Okay, so here's the deal. I was on the fence on whether or not to include the loadout that I use when leveling this gun up, but I kinda knew that if I didn't include it, someone was gonna ask for it, so here it is. Now, keep in mind that this is only an example loadout, a suggested loadout, that worked well for my playstyle and my strengths. This may not necessarily be a best fit for you. Only you know what your playstyle is like and where your strengths lie. With that said, I strongly urge everyone to modify this example loadout to best suit your own gameplay style and strengths. The loadout overall is a personal thing, so make it personal to your own playstyle. And that brings us to our question of the day. Okay. Alrighty. So let me know your answer in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. And with that said, if anything in the video helped you out at all, then please throw the video a like, and if you want to see other videos by me, throw me a sub. Anyways, until next time, be good to one another. Extermicide out.